corner. Trying to go at Chadbourne, the freshman. Chadbourne up and under. Lewis, corner three to break the ice. Gets it to go! And the Eagles strike goal first in the East Division Championship.
And we're going to see a lot of Scott Lewis in this matchup. It's going to be incredible to watch. Lewis versus Griffin. Doesn't get any better than that.
The two beasts battling down low in the interior. Griffin and Lewis. Fireworks to watch out for sure. Chadbourne and Griffin playing a two-man game. Thought about the three. Has to pull it back out. Bunch of cutting yards, stripped away by Matondo. Here come the Eagles. Matondo goes right at Griffin. Big time by Matondo, and it's good.
What a beautiful move that was from Gil Matondo, and credit to the Eagles defense stealing away the ball. That's one thing you and I mentioned, Sam, in pregame, is limit those turnovers. Already proving costly there for the Beavers.
We talk about Matondo all the time in these broadcasts. His defensive versatility has been so huge for the Eagles. That's a emphatic block on Herman, and he saves it to Ryle Step. Set with the fast break, healed, tipped away by Chadbourne and corralled by the Beavers, but right on cue, Gil Matondo showcasing his worth.
Incredible defense from Matondo. Get that out of here, he said.
He should have to kick it outside to Griffin. Lewis in his grill. Flag. Didn't see a lot of touches last night. Tries to go at heel. Outside to Griffin. Top of the key. Tries to his right. Goes right at Lewis and he sucks it away. Scott Lewis, beautiful recovery. Murata elevates and kicks it up the glass. Scott Lewis doing a little bit of everything for the Eagles.
One thing I'd like to point out, it is a 7-0 run to start for the Eagles. Their confidence has skyrocketed in this matchup.
That's already 2 blocks of 2 straight possessions for the Eagles. Talking about their defense limiting the paint, and so far, so good. Chadbourne and Ned with 2 top scorers for their teams. It's a back out. Griffin thought about it. Flag. Cracks to his left. Matondo pokes it away. It's going to be a foul on Gil Matondo.
And he doesn't usually get called for those reach rounds. That time he does. As we look to the replay, Griffin going in. Scott Lewis with the block off the glass. Oh my goodness, what a block from Lewis. Intense matchup down in the paint.
Lewis is a Barnes & Noble reviewer because he read that shot like a book. As the Beavers are working it around once again. Jordan Anthony checking into the game, as is Zach McLaughlin, who had a huge game for the Beavers last night. 19 points in the go-ahead shot to overtime. McLaughlin gets the handoff from Griffin. Goes right at Matondo and Lewis. Nothing happening there. And nearly saved by Lewis, but it will stay with the Beavers.
And this is something that you and I have talked about. The Eagles love to crash the paint right then and there. As we saw the Beavers drive to the basket, there's 3 Eagles players right there to attack the shot.
That's in large part due to the winning philosophy and grit and grind play style of head coach Warren Caruso for the Eagles. Every Eagle is going to the ball no matter where it is on the court. They are swarming every defender, trying to go for every rebound. We saw probably the best example of it last night against the Mariners, who, against a player like Kurt Hines, the Eagles made him really work for all of his stuff.
They had a flawless game plan last night against MMA. Kurt Hines is top 3 in almost every single category, and they made him work for every bucket.
Griffin goes at Lewis, nothing to go there. Lewis already stifling defense. And here comes Murata once again. Drives to his right, floats it up, off back iron. Gets the seal from Griffin. Upstairs to Matondo, who lays it up with the left hand. The hustle play from Jeremy Murata. One of the many reasons why he's one of the best in the conference.
And like I mentioned, it's Jeremy Murata's defense that wows me the most. He misses the floater, and instead of running down the court, he's already looking to get those second chance points, rips the ball away from Griffin, leads to an easy bucket from Matondo.
9-1 for the Eagles as the Beavers cannot find a bucket. They are 0 for 6 for the game. Heel drives to his left, goes right to McLaughlin, loses the handle. McLaughlin might have got a hand in there. The Beavers will reset once again. Oh, Jason Reynolds looking to check back in for the Beavers. McLaughlin has to go at Matondo. Tough matchup there for him. Chadbourne, top of the key to Griffin. Lewis in his face. Misread by Griffin, and the Eagles faithful letting him have it. So we got a quick timeout. Take a look at the replay. We're going to go to a immediate break. We'll be right back with the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Defender dumps it downstairs to Lewis. Griffin in his face. And poked away by Flagg. Good active hands by Brock. Flagg is stripping away. And here come the Beavers. Griffin, no hesitation, goes right at Lewis. And Lewis with a block.
That's his third of the game. Monster in the paint.
Matondo trying to get a move going. Good defense by Gabe Michaud to interrupt Matondo's move. Man, Scott Lewis once again paying dividends for the Eagles on defense. Here's Chadbourne. Michaud has it now, top of the key, swings it over to Harriman. Downstairs to Griffin at the foul line. Tries to go right at Lewis, spins away and kisses it off the glass. Plus the foul. Dylan Griffin, a sweet, sweet move.
As we see in the replay, spin, under scoop, layup against Lewis, able to draw the and one. Like you mentioned, Sam, sweet, sweet move.
Griffin adds to his day. That's now 6 points, 3-7 from the field. Makes 6-7. The lead is now down to 6. Very low scoring game. Last time these two teams played, the Eagles won 85-26. So far, the defense has been paying off for both these teams. Eagles holding a slight edge. Nev gets the ball at the top of the key. Trying to survey the floor. Jab step, goes to his right. Trying to kick it out to Moranto, stolen away by Harriman. And you can hear Coach Newton just trying to get his team to be a bit more active off those steals. Here's Flagg. Makes a move on heel, goes to his left. Tries to draw the foul, outside to Harriman, and he floats it up and in. 2 possessions, 2 baskets for the Beavers, and the lead's down to 4.
And one thing we're noticing right out of the gates in this second half, the Beavers are attacking the paint at ease right now, and they are active on the defensive side of the ball.
Neff can't get it to go. There's going to be a foul on the play. That'll go against Michaud. I think he bumped Neff in the motion when he was shooting. Neff with a chance to extend the lead.
Now I'll tell you one thing, Sam. The Eagles want a sort of victory in this matchup. Matondo has to stay out of foul trouble. When they took him out, when he had those 2 fouls, that's when things started slowly to unwind for the Eagles. He's got 6 points, 3 rebounds, perfect from the field. If he stays out of foul trouble, the Eagles will soar to a victory.
We've talked about it all the time throughout the season for these broadcasts, but Matondo's leap this year might be the greatest one since joining the Eagles. As he's gotten more minutes this season due to his defensive versatility, his rebounding, and his underrated scoring ability. He's been so helpful for this Eagles team that's been plagued with injuries to Eric Ehlers and Andre McCauley. He's able to fill the gaps nicely. Griffin trying to go one-on-one with Lewis again. We love this matchup to see. Griffin's jump hook, no good. Moranto with the rebound. Outside to Hield, and an easy 2 for Connor Hield. Moranto dropping the dime.
And one thing I like for the Beavers is they're getting Griffin active with the ball in this second half. He's touching it every sequence. Love to see it.
Harriman goes to the Matondo in foul trouble. Neff poked it away, but that's going to be a foul on Riles Neff. Neff thought he got all ball. Nonetheless, it'll stay and go out of bounds. Slide out for the Beavers.
You got to get Chadbourne more involved in the game plan. Another quiet day for him.
1 for 4 is Simon Chadbourne. All of his shots coming from beyond the arc. Harriman wrestling with Connor Hield, and he takes it away. Good active and heads-up play by Connor Hield. Matondo in the corner. Hield. Neff, top of the key. Chadbourne in his face. 0 hesitation. Rolls around the rim. Lewis can't corral the rebound. Ends up in the hands of Flagg. Zach McLaughlin, Jordan Anthony ready to check back in for the Beavers. With them stellar pieces off the bench for this fantastic Beavers squad, who we talked about during pregame. You give them an inch, they're going to take the whole thing, and they're going to get back into this game. Griffin, 0 hesitation. Back rims the 3. He hit a couple of those last night against the Owls. He's only found it once so far today.
75 seconds, media timeout.
We got a media timeout. We'll take a quick one, too. We'll be right back.